for the big play. He'll be stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of it. Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. Down 7-0, and they'll have a chance to match the score on this drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Working the middle. There he goes. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Broncos come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the right. Pulls it in. It's Ford. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped on.
Could be an alley. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to throw, it's Madsen. Makes the grab.
That's why the bullet pass is so important. Sometimes these defenses, they don't give you big windows to throw into. You want to take that chance, but you cannot lob that football down the field and get it in there. Nice use of the bullet pass, my friend.
To the air on second down. Wide open downfield. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on second and goal from the 6. Back to pass. Trying to bull his way in. Give him 6. Touchdown Broncos! Looking for the tie with the extra point. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Wants to throw on first down. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
On the snap, it's Montgomery. Finding some room. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Here's a give to ball. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The option look. Oh, better look out. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they could find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
We're off to a fast start here. Offenses are humming as we're in the final minute of the first quarter. They'll send the back in motion. Quarterback will keep it. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Direct snap. It's Montgomery. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Gator! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Riley. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
Way back in his own territory as he hauls it in. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field with that.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Handoff for ball. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Jones wants to throw it. Makes a catch. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked it down so quickly.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Gators will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Looking for space. It's Riley. Oh, he's got some space. Crosses midfield. He's at the 30. 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Boise State. The extra point here would tie the game.
Just hand it to him and let him do the work, man. Over 100 yards on the first half. That big, explosive play. That will do you. That will get you almost there. When you get handed off to a guy like this and he can take it the distance, it makes play calling for an offensive guy, it's so much fun. It's easy. Hand it to him, he gone.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Jones to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And I like where the quarterback got, because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's complete to the right. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Gators decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
Look, as an offense, you're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that 3rd down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not that much.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. They're working that left side. They make the tackle at the 33, and it is well short of the first down. And the Broncos line up to punt it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Jones wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Brown. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. He might want another play. Wants to throw again. Unloads to the right. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's...
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. And so the Boise State offense comes out to go to work. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. With the catch, it's Ford. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
And the slant is really a difficult route to defend against if you're a DB in man coverage, especially when you have no help on the inside. So through the offense, you continue seeing that coverage. You might as well keep attacking it just like that.
The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on quarterback, feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The Broncos will call on their punt team. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on the punt. Just needs a crack to get a return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Jones to throw. Fires to the wideout. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch.
When you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
The Gators are going to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Looking to throw on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
That's a throw the quarterback would like to have back. He forced that one into double coverage. That means somebody else was wide open. The quarterback really needs to be better moving forward, working through his progressions.
And back to the air on second down. The short hand is Pryor. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
We all want to push the ball down the field, down the field, down the field, but when you can dump it off to your running back and still make 10-plus yards, man, it makes you look like a really good play caller.
Looking downfield on first down. Unleashes one deep. In the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown, Florida!
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Waning seconds of the... Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Now on the counter. Good gain there. Picks up the first down, and now maybe this offense attacks before the half. As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye that pulled Gator head, let's check in with Kevin Connors at the head.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Gainesville. What a fine college football game we've got.
And the Broncos will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. The returner will field it and bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
Hey, guys, Coach Summerall told me at the half, he is so frustrated with his defense right now. They've given up over 80 yards on the ground in that rushing attack. Known for their run game defense, they have got to be more stout at the line of scrimmage. The good news, they are running the ball well. The line of scrimmage has been dominant. He said, we've got to keep it going on offense and tighten things up defensively if we want to stay in this game. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. Jones wants to throw it. Makes the grab over the middle. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
He's got it on the right. Breaks into the open. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Gator!
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with a big play, 68 yards on the touchdown pass. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the returner will be knocked down. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front, establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Running inside, it's Wiley. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Pocket breaking down. Snagged out of the air. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. Gonna run it. It's Riley. He'll push his way out to the 38, pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. It's complete to the left. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's 1st down. The Broncos are moving quickly down the field. keeping it on the ground with the running back.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They feed him again. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. And they were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Sets up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And the Broncos send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Roll.
Here on the Gators sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can count on. The coaches keep telling him, poise, composure, keep it going. This young guy is showing what he's made of. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Quickly out to the tight end. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Wide receiver comes in motion. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4. The Gators can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Jones to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Wilson. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's a give to ball. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Now, what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They'll run play action. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Great job by the defense, forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
The offense fortunate to still have the ball, but also facing a big third down. Lets it fly. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. And the Gators go back to work after moving the chains through the air. The run inside. It's Ball. Makes it past the marker. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And there's no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes, like running back now runs through them, successful, move the ball, and most importantly, that
maybe a crease. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through three quarters for these two guys. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. First down will open up the final period. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. Could not make his way to the corner.
In defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You could tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Pryor. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again.
A really good play by this defense, seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't fooled. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the running back on the ground.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Jones wants to throw it. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the first down, lower my shoulder, be physical. My team needs a couple more yards to get the first down. And dude chose to run out of bounds.
They'll unleash the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. On the direct snap, it's Pryor. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. And here's the return. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. I can't think of anything that frustrates an offensive coordinator more than holding the ball a long time and having no points to show for it, David.
And Reese, first downs, yards, that's not even what they look at anymore. Yards don't really matter. You got to execute in those critical areas on the field and get points on the board.
Turning it on! He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, And he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards and good things are happening.
Here we go. Ready? Dropping back, it's Madsen. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
To the air on first down. Here's the pressure. And down he goes.
If I had told you that one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football was going to have less than 200 yards passing in this game, you might not have had that on your bingo card, but that's what's in fact happened. This defense has done an outstanding job getting pressure on him like they did right there, getting the sack.
Back to pass on second down. Finds his tight end. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Broncos in the hurry-up.
This defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the fourth quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. They get to him as he throws. He's got an open man. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Wants to throw it. Here's a heat. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Broncos. Middle of the end zone. He's got it.
We're in the second half of this game. You're trailing, David. No surprise there. You got to throw the ball to the guys that are making plays for you. He had already had a touchdown catch. That's number 2 now. And if they're going to get back in this game, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
Amen. I mean, keep finding him. He keeps making plays, keeps catching the football. And listen, when you find that matchup outside that works, that you can depend on, I don't blame quarterbacks for going back to them time and time again.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
On the direct snap, it's Montgomery. There he goes. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. And now the Broncos called their first of 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. The Gators have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Timeout taken by Boise State. Second time they've stopped the clock here in the half. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And with that, the Broncos use their final timeout. On the direct snap, it's Montgomery. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. Smashes it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
Boise State ready to send out that offense. Looking to pass. It's Madsen. That's reeled in. It's Morris. Found a little bit of room and picked up 8 before he was stopped, and that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. The Broncos in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Ford. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Gaines. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. 3 yards, 1st down for the offense after that penalty. Wants to throw it again. With the catch, it's Bates. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Broncos come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down. I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Still running at the 40. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. The Broncos with the 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed.
A shot toward the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He's got it. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And quickly to the line of scrimmage, they spike it and stop the clock. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Fires on the move. That pass is incomplete.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Makes one man miss. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. There is no point in a field goal here, so the offense stays on the field on 4th down. Here comes the heat. Touchdown Broncos. Fitted in the window for the score.
That is the definition of being a go-to guy. On 4th down, when you absolutely got to have it, your quarterback's coming your way, and You're not even going to be able to get two hands on it, but somehow, some way, he's able to reel it in with one hand. What a playmaker this guy is. Well, they got their hands team out there for a reason, and that's why in these situations you put receivers, tight ends, and dudes that can hold on to the football, knowing that, hey, all we got to do is recover this onside kick, and David, we win the game.
And, man, this is such a low percentage play, right? Like, it's so hard to kick an onside and actually have it bounce correctly and go right. You're right. They put the right players on the field. They didn't get the good bounce, and this one's over.
One more play to pad the stats. On the snap, it's Montgomery. And he is stopped at the line of scrimmage, but is all zeros, and time has expired here. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will, throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like
Bye.